A sense of curiosity. One of my late grandfather's many maxims was, "Be curious about the live cat," which he would inculcate in his many watchful grandkids. I lived a conservative life in the next decades, of course, in a charming birch cottage, surrounded by deep coniferous forest and an abundance of pine trees. I found that I was drawn to living in the forest, alone and contented, either exploring the endlessly fascinating forest or staying warm and cozy in my hut. Friday, March 27, 1998. My mother had arrived for her yearly weekend visit, to which I had become used to over the years. My mother was a lady of ritual. She meticulously followed her weekly plan and attended church every Sunday, 8:45, when Mom came into the cabin that gloomy, chilly morning. I slumped over the kitchen counter, weary. I switched on the kettle for my mom's morning coffee, an equal quantity of milk, 1 sugar cubes, and 60 degrees Celsius, 9:45, sunny side up scrambled eggs and a black coffee that I stuffed into my sleepy body. Drinking and not getting enough sleep are a bad mix. Hopefully this passes before nightfall, 1845. It's becoming dark in the forest. My mother has retired to the guest room where she stays when visiting. Even with my mother's numerous visits, she never noticed the peculiarities of the forest. This day, will she find out about them? So yet, nothing particularly strange has occurred, but the home is beginning to feel uneasy. A strange quiet amid a noisy world. It could arrive tonight, 245. Its deformed figure is dragging itself amid the frozen leaves, and I can hear it stalking around the woodland, too chilly for an April evening. 140. There's a tap on the window. Its steady, continuous tapping convey its repetitive character, even though I hadn't glanced outside when it arrived. I knew who it was. Following the abduction of her first daughter, Amelia, my mother was in such distress. She said she knew she had been taken by the town misfit, but no one ever found her. She had no idea that I was aware of what had occurred to her. Dragging her body to the jungle was quite the job. I pulled her to the remote shed at the edge of the forest, leaving a trail of red blood in our wake. It happened by mistake in any case. I convinced myself that because she shouldn't have been exploring that area, I could not just let her go after what she had seen. 305. My mother walked down to the kitchen table where I was sitting with my head down, and curiously lifted the curtains to show who was tapping. She ought not to have glanced. She never would have been prepared for the next family get-together. I wondered when my father would come see me while my little sister tore our mother's dead corpse apart like a rag doll, her mouth oddly unhinged, preparing for its yearly meal. Our Amelia might at last be with us again. My grandpa was right when he said that curiosity killed the cat and many other pets, but he didn't realize that curiosity would kill my little sister and many other lives as well. Let me introduce myself in case this confuses you as well. Hi, my name is Curiosity Jones.